Hello and welcome to the show. We are going to focus on bullying today because 1 out of 5 students report being bullied at school. 1 out of 5. And I'm sure it comes as no surprise that girls report being bullied just a little bit more than boys, but it's affected all of our children, including 10-year-old Taylor-Brinae Lane. She was born with an eye condition that led to kids saying some really mean things and doing some really mean things. And Taylor-Brinae joins us now along with her mother, Korin Lane. Thank you so much for joining us today.
For having us.
It's so nice to meet you, young lady.
Nice to meet you too.
I would like to hear more about what was going on with your eye.
Well, at the age of between 8 and 9, I used to get bullied about how my eye would wander every time when I daydream. And
so was it just one eye? Was it the
Yes.
right eye or the left eye?
it was my right eye. This eye would just wander and this one would stay straight.
Right.
When I'm daydreaming. So then people would spot that and they would say, ew, you're weird when you do that. Ew, Taylor, you're ugly.
Oh.
And they would be really mean to the point that I come home crying to my mom and telling her that I'm getting bullied in school. And she made this song, which is Don't Cry.
Ah, right. We're going to hear that song a little later, right?
Yes.
Mom, I want to talk about what was going on. There was a particular condition that she had, right?
Right.
Or does she still have it?
I don't think she does. I know it was something she was born with.
Okay.
We started noticing it around probably maybe 2 or 3 years old. And it was kind of to the point where we only knew it was happening for a few years.
Did it impair her vision at all, or was it just
didn't.
something that was just a visible wandering of one eye?
Yeah.
Were kids bothering her earlier, or
They
what?
weren't, because I think it wasn't as dominant. It got progressively worse by the time she got to 8 or 9.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then that's when the kids started noticing.
Kids flare up.
Because at first it was just us who noticed at first.
So when she came home, I mean, how often was she being teased about this?
Every day. You know what I mean? There was times she didn't want to go to school.
Wow.
Because of it, because she's like, what about them? What are they going to say? Are they going to talk about it again? And just feeling some type of way about going.
What do you tell your daughter, your youngest, when she's that young and you know how hard it is, but it's important for her to keep going back? What do you say?
I think the biggest thing for us was to empower her to be, and tell her that she's beautiful in her skin. You know what I mean? It's okay. We went to the doctors, we got, which was, they said it was strabismus, and that's kind of I guess what they consider cross-eyed, with just one of her eyes. But it wasn't severe enough for them they were like, well, there's no muscle issue. There's no,
And then it did kind of self-correct. You haven't seen it as much, right? It
literally self-corrected.
But you ended up writing this song called Don't Cry, right?
Did,
Why did you write the song?
I wrote this song to give her a voice, to make her feel empowered. She's very big about love and very big about helping people. She wants people to be happy and feel happy. So I wanted to give her a voice for not only herself, but also for other kids or even adults that have gone through this.
But then a teacher, right? Taylor, was it that one of your teachers heard you or saw you on the internet singing it and ended up playing it for your classmates?
Yes.
What was that like to watch your classmates watch you singing?
It was making me
Did it make you feel better?
Yes.
What did the kids say?
They were like, oh my gosh, Taylor can sing. And the ones that were bullying me, they weren't just saying anything. So
They were quiet. Did the bullying stop after that?
Yes.
Did anybody apologize?
No.
Nobody apologized. But I have to imagine it felt good that it stopped, right?
Yes.
Mom, for you, what's the lesson for moms of the children who are being bullied and for the parents of the bullies and the kids who are teasing? And, sometimes there's teasing and there's taunting and then there's just being downright ugly.
Yeah, I think the lesson is for a parent is to make sure that you're teaching your kids that there may be other kids or people that look different or they may not look like you. And sometimes it's not always good to just start asking, certain questions of why do you do that? Why do you look like that? Why do you, just teaching them how
teaching them another reaction.
It's how to answer, how to ask.
Because
even.
the reaction is going to be natural, right? If it's not something you're used to seeing, but maybe giving kids the words.
Alternative, give them more dialogue, more ways to ask questions so that they don't offend every time they say something. They may not think it's mean, you know what I mean? But it is.
It is. It is. Taylor, we've got to go, but did you have any advice really quickly for kids who've been bullied?
So, what advice I have is to never give up.
Good.
And to keep trying your best, even though you're getting bullied in school.
That is great advice. And I know you're going to come back a little bit later in the show to sing Don't Cry, right?
Yes.
Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And when we return, you're going to meet Latrice Alexander. She's going to share the heartbreaking story about her teenage daughter's encounter with bullies. And then you'll also meet licensed therapist Siobhan Terrell Camper. She's going to join the conversation with some really great advice as well. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.